The Polish nation understands like no other what the struggle for independence is. When Russian troops attacked independent Ukraine on the night of February 23rd to 24th, Poles rushed to the borders to bring aid to those in need.
Polska jest liderem pomocy dla Ukrainy.
Poland is a leader in aid to Ukraine, both military and humanitarian. We opened our hearts and our homes to our neighbors. There were and are no refugee camps in Poland. We hosted our guests in our homes. The solidarity we have shown to Ukraine has been recognized around the world. U.S. President Joe Biden, during a recent visit to Warsaw, thanked Poles for what they are doing for their neighbors across the eastern border.
Poland's generosity, your willingness to open your hearts and your homes is extraordinary.
According to the UN, more than 8 million people have fled Ukraine since February 24th, including 1.5 million to Poland. Another 8 million people were resettled inside Ukrainian territory. In addition, about 1.5 million Ukrainians, including more than 230,000 children, have been deported deep into Russia. For us, this year has been a big challenge in terms of checking in these people. We wanted as many people as possible to be able to enter the country, those people who are looking for help. So our task was to streamline border clearance, increase the capacity of border crossings to the maximum by maximizing the use of the infrastructure of border crossings, as well as the equipment we have at our disposal. In total, Poland has allocated more than 40 billion zloty to help Ukraine. Involved are not only state bodies, but also non-governmental organizations. Caritas Poland has donated about 600 million zloty for humanitarian aid. From the beginning, we said that helping Ukraine is not a sprint race, but a marathon. We stick to these words at all times. A year has passed and we have managed to do so much. We are proud and happy about it. From this place, I would like to say thank you to everyone who got involved. Ordinary people are also helping. Since May 2022, a group of friends from Warsaw has been regularly traveling with food supplies to the border crossing in Hrubieszów. We don't know what the future will bring, so we have to make every effort to keep the front line as far away from the Polish borders as possible. We do what we can. We also managed to donate drone components to our volunteers earlier. Generally, military equipment we do not carry, but sometimes there are some first aid kits or backpacks. Generally, rather long-term food like canned goods, etc., which can be useful for soldiers. One of those fleeing the war is Kiev National Theater actress and singer, Vlada Murawec. I have been to other countries this year as well, and I have never found such friendship as in Poland anywhere else. I feel at home in Poland, and it is the greatest pleasure for me. And together with my son, we understand that it is not our home, but we are quite alike as people, that it almost feels like home. While Putin wages a brutal and tragic war, Ukrainian children dream of only one thing: returning home. That's what I dream about. But if there will be a long, long war, if this war will never end, then maybe I will stay in Poland. But that can't be true. The war will end, and that's why I think I will return.
Ale to nieprawda. Wojna się skończy. I dlatego myślę, że wrócę.
In the afternoon, a protest began in front of the Russian embassy in Warsaw. But earlier in the morning, Ukrainians living in Poland woke up Russian embassy staff with the sound of sirens and the sound of explosions. According to the UN, of those who remain in Ukraine, as many as 18 million require humanitarian assistance. Among the civilians most in need are people with disabilities, the elderly, children, and pregnant women.